In 1982, a college sophomore got a C on his term paper, so he changed the Constitution. His teacher called the idea a dead letter, impossible. He decided to prove the entire system wrong. Gregory Watson was 19, studying government at the University of Texas, digging through forgotten amendments for a class assignment. Proposed in 1789, still legally alive and completely forgotten. James Madison himself had written it. Congress cannot raise its own pay until voters get an election in between. A handful of states said yes back then. It needed 3/4 of them. Then America simply moved on. Watson's paper argued the amendment had no deadline. It could still be ratified even 2 centuries later. The grader's verdict? A plain C. Watson appealed to Professor Sharon Waite. Her answer? No. Most students would move on. Watson declared war. He would get the amendment ratified, state by state. By 1982, only 9 states had ever said yes. He needed 29 more to make history. He spent $6,000 of his own money typing letters to lawmakers in every corner of America. Maine said yes in 1983, Colorado followed in 1984. The dead amendment was breathing again. Congress kept voting itself raises. Voters were furious. Watson's forgotten amendment suddenly looked like the perfect punishment. 5 states ratified in 1985. Then more, year after year. The dominoes were falling faster and faster. Watson worked a day job at the Texas legislature. Nights and weekends belonged to his one-man crusade. 7 more states joined in 1989 alone. The finish line, 38 states, was finally in sight. On May 7, 1992, Michigan became state number 38. The threshold was crossed. It was done. 202 years after Madison wrote it, the 27th Amendment entered the United States Constitution. It remains the newest amendment ever added, and the longest ratification in American history by a massive margin. Days later, it was officially certified. Congress, embarrassed, overwhelmingly affirmed what one stubborn citizen had finished. Every time Congress tries to raise its own pay today, Gregory Watson's amendment stands in the way. And the C that started everything? In 2017, 35 years later, his professor officially changed it. Gregory Watson finally got his A for the only term paper in history that amended the Constitution. 1 student, 1 bad grade, and 1 200-year-old idea. That is how far stubbornness can carry you.